Hey, Mike over at rewardswebsites.com. I just wanted to show you guys an easy way to make money literally doing nothing with your computer. Unfortunately, it does not support Android and iOS, any phones. The only thing it supports is just computers, and as long as it's Windows or Ubuntu Linux, they don't support anything else other than that. But I just wanted to show you guys a quick way, because this is pretty cool, and I just started doing this about probably a couple weeks ago, and I just wanted to give it a test to see how fast and how much you could actually potentially make doing this. And it's not bad. I mean, you're not doing anything, and it doesn't disrupt really anything, honestly. I haven't noticed any big changes in anything. So if you don't have an account already, this is being offered by GetPaidTo, GetPaidTo.com. It's pretty cool. Recently, GlobalActionCash.com merged with them, so now it's just this one thing, which I think was a positive move. I remember them back in the day, and they were pretty established. They had their own thing. They were pretty original. I really enjoyed what they had to offer at the time, but it just kind of got outdated after a while. So here we go with GetPaidTo. So if you don't have an account already, I do have a link in the description that you guys can sign up, and I will earn an affiliate commission off you guys. And all of this will be going towards the website mostly. That's what my main goal has been, is to really try to amp up the website. That's something I've really wanted to do, and try to make it the best that it can be, whether it be like banner advertising, you name it, anything we can do. So anyways, you can sign up there, or if you already have an account, that's great too. So I'm gonna go ahead and log in, and I will be blurring out my username, unfortunately, just for privacy reasons. Alright, so I got 9,972 points. I'm not joking. All of this was from the little points that I had over at GlobalActionCash, but all of the rest really did come from just leaving that program running in the background, and I'll go into the whole thing and how it works. So pretty cool stuff. Alright, so all you're going to want to do is go over to Quick Points, and it's called Rent Bandwidth. So all you're doing is renting your bandwidth. It sounds worse than it actually is, trust me. So get paid to do nothing, up to $40 a month. Earn when you're asleep or just grabbing a coffee and a donut. You just need a desktop computer and good upload speed. Pretty self-explanatory. Now, don't let it scare you, because I know a lot of you guys are probably laptop users. You still can use your laptop, only if you plan on letting it run practically all the time. There's a certain amount of hours you actually have to run it for, but I pretty much just recommend running it all the time. I do run a laptop myself, but I'm able to run it all the time because it's a gaming computer, and it's like a desktop power horse, honestly. So as long as it's a decent laptop and you don't mind running it all the time, you can certainly use that. But I really think if you're really trying to start doing a lot of things like this, a desktop computer is going to be your best bet in the long run. But anyways, what you would be doing is you'd hitting start today, which is going to download the program. Now I've already got it, so I can't really show you that part. But anyways, when you install that, it's going to pop up a little box, and you're going to want to enter in your username. And again, I'm going to blur mine out here, but yours would be right here in the same spot. So you're going to enter that in there. And I'm just going to go ahead and read this over, basically how it works, because it basically tells you what it is and how it works. So it says it helps provide safe cloud services when your computer is idle. Your computer is being securely aggregated into a distributed cloud, accelerating content delivery, scientific research, and enterprise computing without any impact on your computer's performance when using it. So that sounds awesome right off the bat, right? So earn up to $40 a month. Now it's saying up to, because if you have extremely good internet, then you're going to earn a ton off of this. But if you have average internet like most of us, you still earn quite a bit. You know, I can show you what I earn, for example, and the internet speed that I get. But $40 a month sounds great, right? If you have the best of the best. But it has no impact on no impact in the performance of your computer. It runs only when your computer is idle, ensuring that the user has the best experience possible. So when you're not using your computer, so let's say I don't know, let's just say start with you go to bed, right? You sleep 8 hours maybe a little bit less, and you get up. Maybe you're not jumping right on the computer, you're just having a cup of joe or something, waking up. There you go. That's probably going to total about 9 or 10 hours right there. So I'll explain how that works, but that's basically what they mean. So you don't have to worry about it slowing down your gaming and stuff like that. Any gamers out there, whatever you're doing, you don't have to worry about that, which is cool. So it's going to help provide cloud services because your desktop joins our distributed cloud platform, helping to serve content and perform computation. I've never heard of that word. That's interesting. Computation. How to get started. So all you got to do, like I said, is install that program, enter in your GPT username, and when running the installer, you'll be prompted to enter in your GPT username, and you'll earn after you install it. So don't expect to really see anything for the first 24 to 48 hours. Things got to get going, but you will see it. I honestly was confused for a while, and no joke, I thought that I screwed something up or it wasn't working because I just wasn't seeing anything update even the next day. No joke. And I uninstalled it, and because I was like, the hell with it if it's not going to work. But it turned out to work. So please don't think it's not going to work. Don't uninstall it or anything. Keep it on there, and it will show up eventually, as long as you're fulfilling the requirements that they have. But the payments depend on the upload speed of your connection, and you can test yours by clicking the link below. I probably won't go into that because it's probably going to display my IP address, and I already got to blur out the username, so there's really no point. I can already remember what I was getting. I was getting at least 11 megabits per second, so it shows you down below. I'll show you in a second. But you can go ahead and test yours there. Just cool. And we got the FAQs. So I've pretty much already explained what the bandwidth renting is, because you're putting your desktop into a cloud platform that serves websites from a network of consumer devices. So instead of expensive data centers, they save websites money and put unused hardware to good use. So it's just saving people money, and that's really, really cool. You don't want to be wasting all these costs, and there's no point. And here's where it gets interesting. How much can I earn? So after you install, like I said, it takes 24 to 48 hours to show up, and this is what we're looking at here. Now, I showed you with my example, I have pretty decent internet. I have better download speed than upload speed, but so I get about 11 megabits per second upload. $2 a month. You could say it's not a lot, but I'm putting all of this towards the website, so it's worth it to me. Any extra I can get. But if you have any more than that, like up to 100 megabits per second, because I know some of you guys have the better internet in certain locations, which is really freaking cool. I honestly wish that I had that. I love the fact that we have such fast internet and how far we've come with that. Alright, so that's good to know. You can look at that there yourself. And so payout also scale depending on how much availability you have. And there's a minimum of 50% availability for a given day to get paid. So you have to have your computer available at least 50% of the time in a given day, like 24-hour period. Alright, so if you weren't getting paid today, it means that your computer wasn't available for at least 50% of the day. That's all. That would be the only reason why. Unless you were using a VPN, of course, which they also explain. So they're not doing highly intensive things with your computer when idle, so the bandwidth renting will not add much to your electricity bill. So it's something that you're really not going to notice. If anything, we're seriously talking about cents, a few cents. So what is my bandwidth used for? Your bandwidth is going to be anonymously aggregated in the cloud's network of thousands of devices, like I said earlier. We don't have to go into that. But what is the impact on my machine? Again, it doesn't impact your performance at all. So if you're gaming or you're just browsing the network or you're browsing the net, doing whatever, it doesn't affect it at all. Do you mine cryptocurrencies? So they don't do any shady things like that. As mentioned before, they don't tap into anything else. They are only using your bandwidth. So they won't be doing that. So the only technical requirements here would be the operating system being Windows, or you're running Linux Ubuntu. They don't offer services for any other Linux packages. So it says a desktop computer, but you can use your laptop as long as you're willing to run it about 24 hours a day and have it at least 50% of the time. So you don't have to run it all the time, but if you plan on making the most, that's what you're going to want to do. 2 gigabytes of RAM. Most computers have at least 4 these days, if not more, so you don't have to worry about that. That's pretty funny to see that there. 10 gigabytes of free storage space. Again, not a lot. These days, your computers come with at least 500 gigabytes. So upload speed 1 megabits per second. You should be getting at least that if you're in the US. That's all I know right now, the US, but I'm assuming other places like Canada and all that are fine too. But that's not a lot, so you should be alright. Can you use a VPN, a virtual private network? Absolutely not. You do not want to do that. Using VPNs on any GetPaidTo program or rewards website will get you banned, and I do not recommend it because sometimes they don't even allow you to join again, or they don't even allow you to use your current account. So if you try to create a new account, you'll just get banned right off. So it's not worth it. I don't recommend it. If you're not from the country, if it's not available in your country, you're not going to be able to get around it. That's going to do it, guys. I really hope this helps you guys out. I don't know what it would be used for, but depending on your internet speed, if you are able to get $40 a month, that's totally worth it, because you could use that towards your internet bill, your rent, whatever you need, your phone bill, hey, anything really. But me personally, I'm going to use it towards the website. So again, I am putting the link in the description below, so you can go ahead and sign up through that, and it will be helping out the website for future users as well, to discover new GPT and rewards websites. That's what my main goal is to invest all of this money that I can get, as much as I can, into this website. And anything else that I want to get out, from the grocery store or whatever, I'm going to try to come up with it somehow else, because I just want to invest all of it. So you're really going to be helping out the site in the end, other future users. So thank you so much, guys. I do hope you enjoyed this video. This is GetPaidTo.com and Mike over at rewardswebsites.com, and go ahead and sign up today and earn that easy cash. Alright, thanks guys. More cool videos on the way. I want to do really awesome new stuff, similar stuff to this, and I will eventually get into some reviews. But other than that, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks. Hey, it's just me again. So I got so caught up in the FAQs that I forgot to mention how much I was earning. So let's go over that real quick here, why don't we? So I got 9,972 points, and I started doing this 2 weeks ago. Wow. Alright, so I started at 846. Alright, and then I jumped up to 2,000 after a week. And a week later, I've accumulated almost double that, I think. Get a little bit sidetracked. I started doing the editing and just realized that I need to do this real quick. So yeah, that's pretty much how you can earn. I'm just earning about roughly $2 so far, so about $1 a week, which isn't a lot, like I said. But if you do have really good internet, you seriously could accumulate so much from it. But alright, just wanted to let you know real quick. But